Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Waseem from the channel Handsome Smiles. Thank you for joining me on another fragrance review. Today I'm looking at a fragrance from the house of Areej Dore. This one is called Baikal Gris. It's part of their fourth collection and it's the last Areej Dore fragrance I'm going to review. So I had 7 in my collection and this is the 7th one reviewed on my channel. So part of the fourth collection, this was released in 2018 and the nose behind this scent is Russian Adam, obviously, and the classification, I've got that written down here, is aromatic spicy. I'm not sure if I agree 100% with that one, but we'll go with it. That was the classification according to Fragrantica. So if you're wondering what Baikal is a lake in Russia in the Siberian region. I believe it's just north of the Mongolian border, and Baikal, this lake that's based in Russia, is probably known as being the deepest lake in the world, and Russian Adam, being from Russia, he decided to do a tribute to that lake in the perfume format. So that was a little bit of a background regarding Baikal Gris. Let's talk about the notes. So I've got the dry down here on my arm. So there's a little note by the brand for this fragrance. Baikal Gris, a rich poetic tribute to Baikal. Baikal, obviously the lake. So what do we get in terms of notes? At the top we're going to get Russian fir balsam, violet leaf, grey Indian ambergris. The heart of the fragrance is old Mysore sandalwood, resinoid, extracted by Russian Adam, vanilla, grey Indian ambergris. And the base of the fragrance is tonka bean, fossil amber, cypress, cedarwood, oak musk, and it says here Nagar Mortha. Nagar Mortha, I searched it on Google and it said it was cypriol. So those are the notes of Baikal Gris, but what did we get on my skin from my testing? So when you first spray this on, you get this very smooth, sweet suede accord, and it's quite creamy, it's quite smooth, quite sweet, and it also has this sort of like a faint greenness, and the greenness that you pick up has like a piney sort of feel. And wearing this is sort of the faint greenness sort of reminds me of a forest. It's got loads of pine trees, and the forest is quite airy. It's quite chilly. It's quite cold, and there's like a foggy air on top of these piney trees. And along with the sweet, smooth, creamy suede that you pick up, and this fresh, faint greenness, piney greenness, you also pick up a really weird metallic sort of note. It smells slightly clean. As the scent develops, it starts becoming a little bit more powdery on my skin and even more creamier due to the introduction of the sandalwood. It gives it more of a powdery feel, and it starts becoming, in the dry down, a little bit more sweeter due to the introduction of the tonka bean and the vanilla. And on my skin, gives off a slight clean sort of feel as well. The metallicness is still there, so there's this metallic sort of feel, the sweetness from the vanilla and the tonka bean. I get some powderiness and creaminess from the sandalwood, a sweet leathery suede sort of feel, and that pine greenness all together to make this very peculiar and very strange scent. This fragrance was really hard to review. This is something I've never smelt before, and the notes and ingredients are never something I've come across in my testing in all over these years that I've been testing fragrances. And wearing this scent, all these nuances that I got, even though it was really strange, I really enjoyed wearing this scent because it was so different to anything I had smelt before. And the fact that it was a concept fragrance, you know, a tribute to a lake, I thought that was super cool. I can see that that cleanness that this scent gives off. Maybe it's due to the water, the lake. The pine greenness is like the trees that are surrounding the lake. The suede, sweet suede accord that I'm picking up, the sweetness, I'm not too sure what that might be. Maybe it's due to, say, like, so it's a Siberian lake north of the Mongolian border. Maybe it's like the leather sort of armor that the Mongol army used to wear. You know, Genghis Khan, those Mongols, they used to wear like leather armor back in those days. Maybe it's the smell of that leather. I'm getting that sweet leather accord, this crisp metallicness, the cleanness of that lake water, and the pine forestiness. So very strange scent. but something I really enjoyed. Saying all of that, I found Baikal Gris to be very old school in its smell. Old school not in a bad way. It smelled so elegant, so classy. It had like a regal quality to it. So this is what I would expect like a king in Russia to wear. I think it's called Tsar in Russia, the king. Like I would expect royalty or someone upper class, and this is, I've said king, but I could imagine like a queen wearing this as well. So it's totally a unisex scent. It's very elegant, very regal, very high class, very elegant, and like I've said, it gives off this old school feel, like it's from the 40s or the 50s. Wearing this, it sort of like transported me back to that age, and I felt like a gentleman wearing this, like really high class and really like elegant and very classy. In terms of performance, this one was very good on my skin. Wasn't amazing, wasn't beastly. Projection was strong. It's very strong scent cloud, very noticeable throughout the day, and the longevity was around 6 to 8 hours. In terms of occasions to wear, I think this one, because of the way it smells, I think you have to be dressed your best to wear this. So it's definitely only for formal occasions, and I would wear this mostly as a nighttime formal event scent. In terms of seasons, the type of note that you get is quite heavy, especially due to that sweetness that you pick up in this scent. For me, the leatheriness, the suede, the sweetness, I think this is best suited to like the autumn or the winter. Overall rating, I think this is such a unique scent. The ingredients in this and the blending are top notch. I think this is Russian Adam's probably his best work as a perfumer, because the blending seems so well. This is so different to the other fragrances that I've tried from him. All his other fragrances to me smell a little bit more oriental. This one was more western leading in its style. I could imagine this like a fragrance coming out like a French house. It's got that sort of feel, like an old school French scent, and he's done really well here. I think overall rating for me is going to be a high one, 4.5 out of 5. That's Baikal Gris from the house of Areej Dore. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed my reviews of all these Areej Dores on my channel. If you have, please do leave me a like and a comment below, and make sure to subscribe as well. I'm excited to see what else Areej Dore brings out. I'll try and get myself a sample pack. Guys, until next time, see you later.